Brendan, that looked like a really tough game from the stands. What was it like from the dugout?
Yeah, it was an exciting game. We're obviously disappointed we didn't win the game. We're in a great position, but we're playing against a really experienced team, and we just couldn't see it through. But we'll learn from that. I think that's said to the players afterwards. So many good things in the game, but at this level we've got to keep the ball better. Because by the end, when you don't have the ball so much, and you're chasing the game, you can tire that a little bit. We had some players getting their first 90 minutes of the season as well. So, and then their big striker, who's 70 odd million quid, so you can see his qualities, and he gets his 2 goals. But overall, listen, if you can't win it, even though we're in a good position, then you make sure you don't lose it. And the point is a start for us, and now we've got another 9 or 10 to go.
Talking of those players who perhaps haven't had as many minutes as others, Patson Daka and Bouba Soumaré got their first starts for Leicester City tonight. They looked accomplished in their performances tonight.
Yeah, I thought Bouba was excellent in the game. He had a little spell at the beginning of the second half. He looked a little bit leggy, but then he done one or two pieces of skill and came back into the game, and yeah, he was good. That was his first 70 minutes, so delighted with that. And Patson is always the goal threat. Disappointed he couldn't get the goal because it was a great finish. But now both those players, the young players, learning at the level and adapting to how we work, and they'll I'm sure they'll prove to be very, very good players for us this season.
Talking of goal threat, the opener after 9 minutes. Brilliantly constructed goal. Harvey Barnes on the left, Iose Perez on the volley. That must have pleased you. That was a really good goal.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah, we won. Ryan wins the header. Ryan sends Barnesy away, and for Barnesy it was great. He looked really strong tonight, so he's getting his fitness. Great cross, and then he scores himself in the second goal. Wonderful finish, and delighted.
Towards the end, obviously a second yellow for Wilf. Disappointing, some might say harsh. If you miss him for the next game or so, how much of a blow is that going to be in the Europa League?
It's always a blow because he's a top-class player. However, we just, that's why we've got a squad this season to try and compensate for that. So hopefully someone else will go in and take his place and perform well.
As you say, Napoli, a prestigious side in Europe. A 2-2 draw might look good on paper. Obviously disappointing to let the 2-goal lead slip, but there are still plenty of group games to go. You must be confident from what you saw tonight moving forward that you'll be okay in the group stage.
Yeah, listen, I read beforehand that Napoli are probably the favourites for the tournament, so that shows you that we're up there to compete, and so that's something that hopefully over the course of the season, this is a young team that will learn and get better, and like I said, we'll learn from tonight.
And just finally, in terms of performance levels looking ahead to the weekend, you must have been quite pleased on the whole with the performance levels you saw tonight, and if that can translate to Premier League form, again, it should be a good afternoon at the weekend.
Yeah, it's a tough game again in Brighton, but as I said, focus was on tonight. We take a point, recover, analyse where we can be better and improve, and then look to bring that into the next game.